This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakrabaden. Welcome to Air-Powered Kakrabaden, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Catch the Anointing Center, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message. Welcome. Kakra has been sharing a powerful message titled Labor to be Blessed. The subtitle for today is Labor for Favor. Let's join in.
I've been sharing on the series titled Labor to be Blessed, but today I want to talk about one thing that we must labor for. Look at your neighbor, say labor for favor. In Luke chapter 2 verse 40, the Bible describes the growth of Jesus. It says, and the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. That word grace is that word that's translated favor. Luke 2:52, still talking about Jesus. And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man. In other words, Jesus had a certain level of favor, but he labored and grew the level of favor over his life. It says, and he increased in favor. In other words, favor can diminish. Favor can also go up based on what you do. So I want to talk about labor for favor. And I want to give you a few reasons. So reason number one is that Jesus labored for favor. That's when Jesus labored for favor. There are two levels of favor that we must work on. The first level is favor with God, and the second one is favor with man. If you look at Jesus, you realize that God favored him above everybody. In 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 16, Peter says something about Jesus. We have not followed cunningly devised fables, when we made known unto you the power and coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. We were eyewitnesses of his majesty. The level of favor that was on his life, the level of grace that God gave to him, who he was, it was something extraordinary. And in this statement, he's making a reference to the mountain of transfiguration, when they went up to the mountain of transfiguration. Let's continue. For he received from God the Father honor and glory. Then he said, Jesus received from God great honor and glory, when there came such a voice to him from the excellent glory, saying, this is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. That word well pleased, it's also translated in some of the Bibles, that who I favor. I am well pleased. Then he said, this voice which came from heaven we heard when we were with him in the holy mountain. And he said, and God himself told us that this guy, he pleases me. The level of favor on his life is great. Now, this incident can be found in Matthew chapter 17, verse 1. Let's read it. It says, after 6 days, Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John his brother, and bringing them up into a high mountain apart, and was transfigured before them. That word transfigured is actually a Greek word which is metamorpho. It's from that word that we have the English word metamorphosis, which means a sudden and great change. His face shone as the sun. His raiment was white as light. And behold, there appeared unto him two men, Moses and Elias, or Elijah, talking with him. This was a man who was having discussions with people in heaven. There was great favor with God. And when you enjoy favor with God, when you ask God for something, I tell you, He responds quickly.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that we must labor for favor with God like Jesus did. Join in again on Monday for another exciting session with Kakra Baden. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. I finally have a job after 7 years. Dear Kakra, I wrote to you some time ago regarding my job search for the past 7 years and you prayed for me. By God's grace, I have a job. Thank you and God bless you. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you. Are you in need of money? Is there something you want to buy or someone you have to pay? Then this revolutionary book, Cryptocurrency by Kakra Baden, is what you are looking for. It will unlock sources of money you have but don't know you possess. You're just a book away from turning your finances around. Order the book Cryptocurrency, How to Profit from Free Labor through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Cryptocurrency in the comment section or message window.